I'm Tina.
I'm Ross.
And today we have a special Universal Yums box because we got a little preview. We found out it was going to be from the UK, so I actually upped the size of our box. If you're not familiar with Universal Yums, it is a monthly subscription box featuring snacks from different countries around the world. And we usually get the Yum box, which is the small size. This is the Yum Yum box, which is the medium size. And they also have a Super Yum box, which is the big size.
Yum cubed. Wait. So basically, yum squared, yum cubed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, looking forward to opening this, especially since we've been sampling a lot of snacks from the UK. So we feel like we're somewhat familiar with some of the major brands from the UK. So we're curious to see what will be in this box. Is it going to be anything we recognize? Will our viewers recognize them? I'm sure you'll let us know if you don't recognize these brands. All right, so let's go ahead and open the box. And as is typical, they have a little sheet right here that gives you a map. So we have the United Kingdom here. So you've got Scotland, England, Wales, and Northern Ireland. And we also have a sticker. Has blank, traveled to the United Kingdom, but didn't have time to meet with the Queen. And we also have a brochure. And it looks like the brochure is a little larger than we usually get with the smaller box. So
Yes.
This has information about all the treats and Ross's favorite. There's usually trivia. I'm just kind of curious what we've got here. So it has greetings from the United Kingdom with some information. I see they have Stonehenge and the Tower Bridge. And it's got some facts that we'll have to read over. And I noticed this time it actually has a QR code where you can scan it and get music. So
Interesting.
I'm kind of curious about that. It says classic rock to modern pop. So might be curious to see who is featured in that. So here is the trivia train. Now let's see, because you might be familiar with some of this trivia already. Yeah, you already know the national dish. That's one of the... We already did that.
Yeah.
Which of the following practices was banned in Northern Ireland? Is it A, skipping down the street in Belfast? B, going to the movies on Sunday? C, shopping after 6 p.m. on Sunday? Or D, helping the elderly cross the street? Well, that'd be mean.
Yeah, it's not very civilized. There was one about going to the movies past a certain hour.
Going to the movies on Sunday.
On Sunday. You know, I'm going to go with that one.
You're going to go with that one?
Yeah.
You would be correct. It says, because of a law creatively named the Cinemas Order 1991, it was made illegal to go to the movies on Sundays unless you have a special movie watching license, that is. Those that break this law can be fined up to £50 or about $65. But don't worry, the no movies on Sunday rule isn't strictly enforced, and so the Northern Irish people may view as they please.
Yeah.
That's an interesting law, huh? Do you want to do one more?
Sure, why not?
All right, so 6 blank are kept in the Tower of London at all times. You might be able to figure this one out too. A, magpies, B, candles, C, Bibles, or D, ravens.
I'm guessing Bibles.
Bibles, actually it is. I thought you might get this one. I heard this one before. D, ravens. It says King Charles II believed 6 ravens must reside in the tower or else it would crumble. His superstition stuck. Today the tower is occupied by Jubilee, Harris, Grip, Rocky, Aaron, Poppy, and Georgie. A 7th raven kept just in case. Babies Edgar and Bronwyn are also waiting in the wings to fill a spot in the future. I don't know if I pronounced all those correctly, but there it is.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Yeah,
I had no
ravens,
idea.
Which are very, very smart birds.
Yes, they are. Mm-hmm.
And just a few other things before we unpack our box. I was just kind of curious because they do have a lot more in here. They've got like a Fact or Fiction Victorian edition. That might be fun to go through later.
Yes.
And also they usually will have a recipe. So I wanted to see make Welsh crawl. Or call, I'm sorry. Make Welsh call. It says the national dish of Wales. And it has a recipe for you.
Yes.
Oh, this is interesting too. Live like a Brit. It looks like it shows different places and how much they cost. We always kind of like comparing costs. Like City Life in a London flat, it has a little over £2,000 a month for 595 square feet. That sounds pretty expensive.
Right.
2-bedroom, 1-bathroom. Of course, living in the city is always expensive. Country life in the Scottish Highlands. They have about... Oh, I'm sorry, that was I thought it was pounds. They put it in dollars. It was a little over $2,000 a month.
Okay.
Life in the Scottish Highlands for about $515,000. You can get a 593 square foot, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. I think something seems wrong there. How can you get 4 bedrooms and 593 square feet? I think that might be a misprint.
Yeah.
Because looking at the house they show, if that's supposed to be it, I don't think that's 593 square feet. Then they have coastal life in Northern Ireland for $750,000. You can get 1668 square feet, 4 bedrooms, and 4.5 baths.
Yes.
That sounds like a good deal there. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's go ahead and unpack.
Okay.
And we'll be right back. All right, so we are back. We've unpacked everything. As usual, we go savory to sweet. And honestly, I'm not seeing a whole lot that I recognize besides the first one we're going to try here, the Pipers. Cheddar and onion crisps. And we really loved those last time we tried them. I kind of wish we could have gotten a different flavor, because this is the exact flavor we tried, but I do remember really liking these.
Barely have the bag open and the scents.
I should probably be looking these up in the book too, see what they have to say about them. Because they do give you information about each snack. It says a UK staple since 1954. Do you have what it takes to be a cheese rolling champion? Oh, we heard about that. We saw a few videos of that. That was pretty entertaining.
I know.
Looked a little bit dangerous.
Yeah, I know for a fact that is one event you would gladly participate in.
I'd probably really hurt myself at this age, but yeah, so they're just talking about the cheese rolling festival, and you get the wheel of cheese. It says these cheddar and onion crisps may not be the ideal shape for rolling, but they sure take a lot less effort to enjoy. All right, well, we are going to enjoy them. Looking forward to this again. That's how they look like.
Why don't you take this nice big one? There you go.
Now I've got 2.
Back up.
Again, I really love the texture, the crunchiness of them.
Yeah.
They're a little bit thicker than some of the other crisps we've tried.
Mm-hmm. They're thicker. Love that cheese onion taste.
Yeah, it's really good. It has a nice flavor too, because we've been trying a lot of different cheese and onion crisps. We always enjoy them, but this one in particular really stands out to us, I think.
It does. It does. Made by farmers. Cheddar and onion flavor. Yeah. Wish we had these here.
Yeah. I'd love to try more flavors of these, because these are just really nice. I mean, granted, we love the flavor, but there's something about the texture too. Next up, I'm kind of looking forward to this one, because this is a flavor you would never see here. These are Kent crisps, lamb and rosemary. Let's see what I can find. The bite-sized version of a Sunday roast. Some people claim that British food is bland, but we say that notion is rubbish. Case in point, Sunday roast, the ultimate comfort food consisting of juicy, slow-roasted meat, potatoes, veggies, and a rich gravy seasoned with herbs. Herbs. As the name suggests, it's served on Sunday with the leftovers being eaten throughout the week. Hungry yet? Good, because now you get to try these lamb and rosemary crisps that were inspired by the iconic dish. Okay. So I think this will be fun. I'm not familiar with this Kent crisp brand, but lamb is definitely not something we eat very often here.
No, remember, oh,
you can smell it. Oh yeah, well, smell a lot of the rosemary is what I'm smelling.
Some of, for me, rosemary and garlic just seem to go very well together.
Yeah, and these look kind of thick too, huh?
Yeah, actually got 2 fused together. That's why.
Oh.
That was really good. That was fantastic.
Has a lot of the rosemary flavor. So if you like rosemary.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to pick out the lamb.
I'm not even really tasting the lamb, but some of the potato and the rosemary just go really well together.
Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah.
Really
So-
crunchy. A little saltier, I feel like, than the Pipers. But
Now, we were just at our Cost Plus World Market today. I know we saw Kio's.
yeah, we saw Burt's. I was worried that they had
Burt's.
gotten rid of Burt's because Burt's is the one I believe that is made in England.
But I don't think we've ever seen the Kent.
Just like we've never seen Pipers. Yeah.
Yeah.
And these aren't ones we find at Touch of Britain either. They tend to have the Walkers
Yeah.
crisp, but
If we could just
yeah, these are good.
have a
Actually,
petition to get more of these here. But,
It says traditional hand-cooked British potato chips. Okay, so they're calling them chips. I think some of our viewers mentioned when it's a little thicker, sometimes they cross over to chips. Usually they're crisps. Totally confusing to us.
Either way, they're delicious.
Yeah. Suitable for vegetarians, it says. We
Nice.
see that a lot, and a lot of our viewers have pointed out even many of the meat-flavored crisps and other snacks
Right.
still are suitable for vegetarians, so they're not using actual meat in there. Gluten-free, dairy-free, no added MSG, no artificial colors, and made in the UK. Okay. So those are good. Yeah, definitely enjoy those.
Okay. So these are the two chips that we had. These other two remaining savory items are not really the chip crisp category of the two. Do you have a favorite of the two? The Pipers and the Kent?
I think I still like the cheddar and onion.
Oh.
It's my favorite, but these were good too.
So what would you like next?
All right, so now the next two are some flavors we have tried in other brands before. So this is Golden Cross brand. So I don't know, is this a brand anyone is familiar with? Pickled onion flavored corn snacks. Pickled onion rings. Okay, Johnny's.
So we've had puckering pickle something. I'm trying to remember what was it. Monster Munch puckering pickle.
We've had Monster Munch, but I feel like we've had also just the regular Walkers, I think.
Okay. I know
Wasn't it?
puckering pickle was
I can't
one.
remember. Yeah. I want to say it was regular Walkers too. This is Britain's iconic pub snack. So if you're sitting at the bar enjoying a pint when the bartender sets down a snack, what do you think it is? Onion rings? Good guess. It's a jar of pickled onions. Okay.
Yeah, I thought it would have been maybe twiglets.
Yeah, pickled onions. So, yep, these little balls of malt vinegar goodness are a UK staple just as iconic as Yorkshire pudding or fish and chips. An essential part of the ploughman's lunch. Something we definitely want to try. A meal consisting of bread, cheese, and pickled onions. They're one of Britain's most beloved foods. In fact, you'll find many pubgoers munching those zesty pearl onions straight out of the jar. Dig into these addictive pickled onion-inspired crisps to experience the intensely tangy tradition for yourself. I look forward to that. Look, they're little small rings.
Yeah, they look like little Funyuns. That's good. You like taste the pickle flavor?
I do like the pickled onion flavor.
It was
I
very
think more
light.
than just like, we have some pickled chips that we picked up,
Yes.
an American brand, which are good, but I think I like that pickled onion flavor a bit better.
Yeah. I think one of the worst snacks you ever picked up, and it's not your fault, you didn't know what it was going to be like, was this pickle flavored popcorn.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember it was just terrible. It was just, I don't remember where you got it, but it was bad.
I don't think it was terrible, but it wasn't as exciting as I was hoping it was. And these are very light too. It's the corn, and I think it said it was a corn snack. Very light and airy.
Yeah. That's, I said it before with some snacks. Have this in your hand, and you're sitting on the couch watching TV, you could easily just inhale it. Hardly any time at all. Yeah, those are good. I like that.
All right.
Okay.
Next up, we have one of my favorite flavors. These are Golden Cross Twirls Prawn Cocktail.
You do love that.
I do love prawn cocktail, yes.
Potato snacks, prawn cocktail flavor.
Now this says Scottish crisp with a saucy twist. Ever wondered why French words pop in the English language? As an island, Great Britain historically relied on goods imported from France, such as the case with hors d'oeuvre. Brits put their own spin on France's pre-dinner tradition in 1860, and soon prawn cocktail was born. Not big on shrimp, not to worry, there's no shrimp in these. The zesty sauce flavors the crisp. Bon appetit.
Oh, got a warning here. keep away from direct sunlight.
I wonder what happens.
You want to do an experiment?
No.
You want to find
Let's
out?
go ahead and open them.
Well, now I'm curious.
Well, I don't want to ruin them. So.
Well, I have to know what happens now.
Just Google it.
Yes, dear.
I don't smell them too much.
No?
They have a strong flavoring to them.
The shape kind of reminds me of the honey barbecued Fritos.
See, to me, I thought it looked like a, what is it? Pasta.
Oh, that too. I think we had some prawn cocktail snacks that had a stronger cocktail sauce flavor. But these are good. I like that. They seem a little bit lighter on the flavor.
Yeah, I was going to say that too. They are potato.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I like them, but I feel like I've had stronger flavor prawn cocktail that I've liked more.
Oh, still good.
Oh, sorry.
What am I trying to pull, lady? Okay.
All right.
So we're done with savory. We are now moving on to sweets.
Moving on to sweet. So let's start with one that we have tried before. Not this brand. 1 pounder. Is this sort of like our dollar store then? Can you go into, is it like a 1 pound store or something? Because I notice it has 1 pound. I don't know if that's how much it costs or that's just the name of it.
I'm assuming. Yeah.
So these are wine gums. This says Scottish candies with a tipsy twist. Now I thought we heard that there's no alcohol in these.
That's
is what we heard.
Yeah, I think we had some commenters.
It says, a toast to Scotland, land of fine whiskies, hearty beers, and about 5 vineyards. Okay, we admit it, the Scottish aren't known for their winemaking prowess, but that doesn't mean they don't know a good bottle. In fact, claret was once considered a symbol of Scottish pride, and for all you non-drinkers out there, you can enjoy these non-alcoholic wine-flavored gummies. Cheers.
Okay. And apparently this brand, we produce fresh confections every day, over 75 tons a week.
Wow.
Okay. That's a lot of sweets.
We've had a few different ones because we had a brand that we picked up at Cost Plus, and then we got, now I'm blanking on the name, we got it at Touch of Britain. It was a brand that was recommended to us for wine gums. I forgot what it is.
I'm drawing a blank.
Me too. Was it Maynard's? I'm not sure.
Yeah. 2 a.m. I'll remember. But just drawing a blank right now.
Ooh, I think I smell them already.
Ooh.
Nice. Gotta pull out one here.
You're going for black currant, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. So there it says port.
Okay, I'm going for green. Okay.
Oh, let me see. I got my glasses on. Looks like it says hook.
For a moment, I thought it said hooch.
All right.
Okay, fair enough. Boop. Tough. Those are a little tougher than the. A little more firm.
Yeah, definitely chewier. I don't remember compared to the other ones we had because we've also tried the Jelly Babies, which are softer. Try another one just for fun.
Yeah, that was a little on the firm side.
Oh, it says hawk. Now that that one was kind of hard to read, but I still don't know what hawk is.
No, that sounds better than hooch.
That one's hard to read too. That one says claret.
Gotcha. I like the flavor of them. Just a little. We get gummies all the time. Went shopping today, picked up some gummies, and seem a little bit more firm than we usually pick up.
Yeah, it says 1 pounders, the biggest and best quality range of bag confectionery from Scotland's largest family-owned and run confectionery manufacturer based on the banks of the River Clyde in Green Rock, established 1959.
Yeah. How do you like those compared to the other gummies that we've had?
You mean other wine gums or just gummies in general?
Other wine gums.
I wish I could. It's been so long since we've tried them.
Okay.
I want to say I think I may have liked some of the other ones better, but it has been a while.
Okay.
Like whichever one we picked up at Touch of Britain, I think they had more flavor to them.
Really?
I could be wrong. I mean, it has been a long time. So.
Yeah, the way I'm remembering it is I think the flavor was very similar. I just think the other ones we had before were softer.
Okay.
But I could be mistaken.
So next up we have Bristos of Devon rhubarb and custard flavored bonbons. Now I know Universal Yums has used this Bristos of Devon before. I think we got their Clutter cream fudge.
Okay.
So we kind of recognize that brand, but we don't know how well known it is in the UK. We have had some viewers mention this rhubarb and custard, and we've never tried that before, so I'm kind of curious to give that a try.
Don't really see a lot of rhubarb candy here.
No, you don't see. I mean, you hear rhubarb and strawberry pie, which I've never had, but that's about it.
It doesn't really seem that popular. You go shopping and you go to the bakery section, the stores here. The certain pie flavors you see more commonly, rhubarb is not really one of them, I've noticed.
And I wonder if it's regional. There might be certain parts of the U.S. that it's more common than where we live.
Possibly.
So it says, in England, few desserts are as fancied as the Fool. Now, don't go thinking Brits run around licking clowns or anything like that. In Britain, Fool, or more specifically, Fruit Fool, refers to an extremely popular parfait-like dessert made of alternating layers of custard and boiled fruit. The most popular version uses boiled rhubarb, a unique veggie with tangy berry-like flavor. It's this variety of Fool that inspired these juicy chews.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I thought I read somewhere that like a raspberry Fool is just raspberries like whipped with whipped cream. But mangling the back here.
Oh, so they're kind of two-tone. They've got some paint for the rhubarb, I'm assuming. And boop.
Has a nice tartness to it.
Yeah, I thought they might be a little bit firmer candy, but they're pretty easy to chew.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just thinking the bonbons we've gotten, I think, from another box from France were a little tougher than these. So these are pretty easy to chew. Yeah, you're right. They're pretty tangy.
Mm-hmm.
Like a tangy fruit flavor.
Can you taste the custard?
I don't know if I could taste the custard. Could you?
I'm getting more tartness.
Yeah, there's so much tart.
Mm-hmm.
But who knows? Maybe without the custard, they'd be even more tart. But no, that was interesting because I honestly don't know if I've ever tasted rhubarb.
Yeah.
Have you?
Honestly, for me, it's one of those things where if you rarely have it, and when you do have it, it's like, oh, is that what it's supposed to taste like? due to the limited exposure you have to it. But I like it. I like that tartness flavor.
Yeah, it's like I wouldn't know, but I'm thinking how I've heard it described. That fits perfectly what we have. Yeah, so that was a fun one.
Yeah.
Just because it is a flavor we're not used to.
Mm-hmm.
And here's another flavor we don't see often here, but we're starting to have it more and more, and that's black currant. These are millions. It says tiny, tasty, chewy sweets.
They're like little.
They look like nerds, don't they?
They do. They look like little BB-sized, little round.
Yeah, it says legalized after nearly 100 years. We're talking about here, obviously. There are a million reasons to visit Green Rock. One being, or Green. I'm sorry, I'm saying Green Rock. It says Greenock. One being the Millions Candy Factory, where these blackcurrant chews are made. What's a blackcurrant, you ask? It's no surprise if you're unfamiliar with this sweet and sour flavor. The berry was banned in the U.S. from 1911 to 2003. Why was it kept from us for so long? Basically, the berries turned out to be harmful to the native white pines, and so this uniquely British flavor never had a chance to catch on. Until now. Now's your chance to finally get a taste of this forbidden fruit.
You ready for some forbidden fruit?
I am. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
They're very tiny.
Yeah, these... I'm sorry, go ahead.
As I said, it looks like nerds candy that we have here.
Yeah. Hmm. Mmm. Oh, it's nice.
I like that flavor.
I noticed it was chewy, but because we're so used to Nerds candy, I was like, don't bite down too hard because the Nerd candies are hard. So, oh, yeah. I love that flavor. That, I do like black currant.
Yeah, those are fun. They look like they're made kind of for kids. Type of candy kids would eat. Keep saying candy.
Candy.
Sweets.
I think this would be a terrible, like, movie theater candy.
Too noisy?
Too small. I could just...
Oh, too small, you drop them everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just watching a movie and then you hear this, like, little piece of candy fall on the floor and bounce around.
Yeah, those are another fun one. Especially another flavor we don't see very often here.
Yeah. I like that. Unless we have something like that here, maybe grape. Another flavor. Super.
Yeah, here, purple would obviously be great, but...
Yeah, well, you'll have the flavor of that.
Yeah. All right, so next up we have Grandma Wild's Oat Cookies.
Oat
So,
cookies.
what's it say here? Crispy, crumbly tea time cookies. Oh, we probably should have some tea. UK has no shortage of tea times. There's a light snack for 11s. Did I say that right, or is it 11Zs? I'm sure one of our...
I'm going to vote 11Zs.
I'm thinking 11Z sounds better, yeah. A pre-dinner meal for afternoon tea and, of course, high tea, whose name comes from the tall tables it was served on. So when we say these oat biscuits were designed for English tea time, we're basically saying you can eat them anytime as long as there's tea. Which we don't have. Or we don't have made. We have some. We don't have any made.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're back. We actually made a cup of tea. We paused the video and we decided to try some of this Tetley tea, which we got in our British candy box.
Yes.
So we've got a little milk, little sugar, and we're ready to dunk our biscuits.
How's your tea in that fine china?
Very good.
Some bad news.
Are they broken?
I will take the broken, mangled one,
Well, thank you.
and I will dip it in my tea
Close up.
in my mug that is made in China.
It just says oat biscuit, so I don't know if it's kind of like our oatmeal. It looks different from our oatmeal.
Looks lighter.
It does, yeah. Oops. The only thing I don't like is if I get crumbs in my teacup. And I already heard, maybe it went over the side, but
It's on the table. Mmm.
mine's really crumbly. I don't know about yours, but actually I like it better than our oatmeal cookies.
Yeah, it seems lighter. When I think of oatmeal cookies here, I think that they're kind of hard, crumbly, tough.
Not always, depends on how they're made. But they're definitely, you see the whole oats in them. Had a little just on its own. I was having a little just on its own.
Yeah, me too.
I'm making quite the mess over here.
Yes, you are getting cookie shrapnel all over the table. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, with how much of a mess I'm making, I have a feeling there are going to be crumbs in the bottom of my tea.
Yeah, but as far as oatmeal, I know that oatmeal cookies are not your favorite. But if you saw these in a store, would you buy them?
I don't know that I'd buy them because there's so many other cookies and biscuits available that I'd probably rather have.
Yeah.
But you know, if somebody set those out, I won't turn them down.
You wouldn't say no.
I wouldn't say no.
Yeah, they're good. I like those.
And they do have it. They're a nice pairing with tea.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Next up, I don't know that I want to dunk this, but I think it will go nicely with tea. This is a chocolate flapjack. Another one by Grandma Wilds with a delicious chocolate flavored topping. Now, we first tried a flapjack not too long ago in our Irish Taste Club box.
Right. And it was, I think we compared it to basically a very large granola bar.
Mm-hmm. A soft, chewy one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This one, I'm already thinking I'll like this one better because it's got the chocolate on top. It says tender oat cake from a traditional Yorkshire recipe. We're on our way to Yorkshire to have flapjacks, and we're not talking pancakes. You probably think of flapjacks as another word for pancakes, but in the UK, there's something completely different. Tender, buttery oat bars made with brown sugar and syrup, sometimes slathered with soft toffee, or in this case, a decadent layer of chocolate. Hold the syrup. All right. Thank you.
Very welcome. Boop. This is much softer than the last one we had.
Last one was soft too, but yeah, this one's softer. Almost seems denser to me
It does.
than the one we had in the Irish Taste Club.
Yeah.
You know, we're so unfamiliar with these type of flapjacks that we're not sure how they're supposed to be. I definitely like the chocolate on the top. The other one did have chocolate chips in them, which was good. It helped it, but yeah, it's nice too. I think I want a sip of tea to go along with that.
Almost seems like a oatmeal brownie. Kind of.
Just
Sort of.
kinda, yeah.
Yeah. Which one would you prefer? This one or the Irish one?
I think this one seems more like a treat and less like a granola bar.
Yeah. So this one was moister. Like you said, can't argue about the chocolate. Seemed like there was definitely more chocolate with the one we just had. Yeah, it was good.
Well, I mentioned having it with soft toffee too, which sounds really good.
Yeah.
If that would be nice.
Yeah, that was really good. I like that. Yeah, it's the closest thing we have is sticky, crumbly granola bars.
See, that seemed a lot further away from a granola bar
Yeah, it did.
for me.
Yeah.
All right, so last we have our yum bag, which is where they usually have individual pieces in here. Want to open that up and
Sure.
see what we got.
So, milady.
All right, let's just dump them out.
All right.
Oh, nice. So usually we get 2 of each in our regular size. So now we have 4, so we can each have 2.
Nice.
All right, so let's start off with, this is vanilla clotted cream fudge. And this may be one we've already had because I ordered a package of clotted cream fudge from Universal Yums before we'd even tried it, just because I knew I liked it
Yeah.
and definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So this says, a taste of the English countryside. To taste the UK's famous clotted cream, or heading to Devon. Gasp, the controversy. You see 2 English counties, Devon and Cornwall, both say they invented clotted cream. Is that true? I think I've heard of the cream tea. I wonder if that's what they're going to talk about. It says, a rich spread made when hot cream is slowly cooled, creating clots of cream. And both counties still compete over who makes it best. With this decadent fudge, you're trying the Devonshire version. We guess we'll just have to come back one day and try the Cornish variety. Okay, I thought they were going to talk about the cream tea, which we've heard a bit about, whether you do the jam and then the clotted cream, or the clotted cream and then the jam. And I forgot which one is which, but something we'll have to try someday. Well, actually, I think I did try it at our
Fox and Goose.
at Fox and Goose. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
Okay, you ready, young lady?
I'm ready. I think we already know we're gonna like this.
I almost feel silly doing this. We've never had clotted cream that was, oh, terrible. Oh, it just got awful.
Yeah, at least with the fudge.
Yeah.
What we do have a hard time finding, I think we did find it once. and tried it. It's in a little jar. It's probably not the best quality. The actual clotted cream we found at Cost Plus World Market, only in the tiny, tiny little jar. And I'm trying to remember what we put it on. We may have... Did we put it on the mince pies? Did we try that one time?
We put it on mince pies.
Yeah. So that was good.
It was.
But I bet, fresh is obviously going to be better. And they do have bigger jars of the double cream, I think.
Yeah, I think at our Whole Foods. Was it Whole Foods?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, they had some too. The double cream, though, wasn't it? Seemed like...
Okay.
We'll have to look again.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen double cream more than clotted cream. So definitely a treat for us.
Yes.
Always so sweet.
Words cannot express the joy. It should be referred to as medicinal fudge because it just makes you feel better.
Yeah, we do enjoy most fudge, but it's fun getting the clotted cream because that's not a flavor we see around here. It's generally going to be chocolate or maple or something like that, even peanut butter.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. All right, so our last one we have Treacle Toffee, it looks like.
Yes.
And I think we tried this. Touch of Britain, we got some kind of Treacle Toffee.
Yeah, I remember.
I believe.
We did.
This says a sweet and... First I thought it said sickly. I thought, what? A sweet and sticky English tradition. In England, toffee is just as iconic as, dare we say it, Shakespeare. But how did this classic candy come about in the 19th century? England's Caribbean colonies produced extra sugar, which sweet-savvy Englishmen combined with butter, creating slabs of hard, chewy toffee. What a nice way to use that. So hard, in fact, that locals used hammers to break them into shareable pieces. Luckily, this luscious toffee is ready to go in bite-sized pieces that are fit for sharing or maybe not. To quote Shakespeare, to share or not to share, that's the question.
Nice. Yeah, but I remember when we did... I do recall when we picked it up at Touch of Britain. We enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was good. All right. Yeah, so that's nice. It's a nice little bite size.
I swear you have wonderful candies there. Sweets. You have wonderful sweets there.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it was very sweet and tasty. I think it's treacle sort of like our molasses, did we hear? Yeah, so we definitely enjoyed that. I want to say, though, I don't remember the brand we got at Touch of Britain, but I feel like I like that one even better.
I think it was... if I saw it, I'd recognize it. I want to say that was a white and brown. It was a white bag with brown.
I don't
lettering.
remember. Yeah,
Dark
they had
brown.
different flavored toffees as well.
If I saw it, I'd recall it.
I can't remember if that one was also a Walker's or not.
I don't think it was Walker's.
It wasn't? Okay.
No. I don't believe it was.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it was good.
Yeah, so that was good.
Ooh, sugar rush. Ooh. Yeah, that was very enjoyable. Okay, the moment of truth. So, we have sampled everything. In terms of savory, what was your favorite?
Again, I think I'll go back to the Piper's cheddar and onion crisps. Still love those.
Yeah.
I enjoy all the savory, but this one is kind of the standout for me. How about you?
As far as savory, I think I'll go with the Piper's. I really did enjoy the Kent crisps. But like we were saying earlier, I could taste the rosemary. I couldn't really taste the lamb in it. And,
Yeah,
but
those were good too.
yeah, enjoyed them both. I mean, I really enjoyed that rosemary flavor, but I'll go with the Piper's cheese, the cheddar cheese and onion. And for the sweets?
Sweets, it might be, I'm torn between the cloud cream fudge and treacle toffee. I really enjoyed both of those.
Me too.
Yeah. More so than some of the other sweets, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it was nice to try the rhubarb and custard.
Yeah, that was fun.
And the other ones, but like you, the clouded cream fudge and the treacle toffee.
Going for the super sweet stuff, huh?
Yeah. Have a sweet tooth, always
Yeah.
have, and I would have a hard time choosing between the two. But equally the same for you. You can decide which one you want.
I had a hard time deciding. I mean, I don't know. I really do like the Treacle Toffee. I just feel like the other one we had was maybe even a little bit better.
Okay.
I don't know. And I always do enjoy Clutter cream fudge, so
Yeah.
can't go wrong there.
Never had bad Clutter cream fudge.
All right, so let us know, out of everything we tried, first of all, are you familiar with any of these brands? Because a lot of them do not look familiar to us. Having tried a lot of UK snacks, we didn't see any of the familiar chocolate bars that we've tried or anything like that. A lot of these we just don't recognize, and maybe that's the same for you, or maybe they are more localized brands that you might recognize. And what are some of your faves out of what we tried? Let us know in the comments. So if you like food unboxings and food tastings and food reactions, subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumbs up. And until next time, bye-bye.
Bye.